Hi all, today I'm showing you how to make my grandma's Southern Lemon Drizzle cake. It's basically a pound cake that has lemon zest in it, but it's a great cake for anybody wanting to learn how to bake because it has very few ingredients and it's relatively fast and easy to put together. Ingredients you'll need: 4 large eggs, 1 stick of butter, half a cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of white lily self-rising flour, 2 cups of powdered sugar, the zest and juice of 4 lemons, and Pam baking spray with flour. You'll need to preheat your oven to 325 degrees. And as I mentioned, it's pretty relatively easy to put together. First, we're just going to add a stick of butter to the mixing bowl, half a cup of vegetable oil. You're going to use any kind of neutral oil you want. I prefer vegetable. And then next, we're going to put in 1 cup of granulated sugar. And then we're going to whip until it's light and fluffy. And you'll see there's a bit of alchemy happening because it doesn't look like it's going to come together. And then all of a sudden, it comes together. I'm going to show a close-up of it, of how it becomes like almost like whipped cream. Is how light and fluffy it becomes. As you can see, it's changed. It's a bit of alchemy there. And I'm going to crack 4 eggs into a liquid measuring cup, and I'm going to put it to the side until I'm ready to use it. But first, I'm going to zest 2 lemons to put into the sugar, oil, and butter mixture. And that just it really gives its flavor. Lemon juice really doesn't impart that much flavor. It's really the zest of a lemon that really gives you that lemon flavor. Put that in, putting in 2. And now I'm going to add the 4 eggs, one at a time. I'm not going to do a little bit of time lapse. And I'm going to first scrape down the bowl. That's always very important because you want to make sure you get all the lemon in there because it's important and it's where the flavor is. I accidentally put 2 in there. I didn't mean to. And then that's the last egg there. And now I'm just fork fluffing the white lily self-rising flour. And the reason why I use the self-rising, it just has the baking soda in there, and you don't have to mess around with it. It's already pre-measured, and you're going to get a consistent cake every time. And now, a pound cake, you normally do a pound of everything: a pound of eggs, a pound of sugar, a pound of butter. I'm just going to mix for 30 seconds. And the reason why I use oil, by the way, is because oil gives you a tender cake. And everything I'm doing here gives a tender cake. I only mix for a little bit because you don't want to over-mix it or you're going to have a heavy cake and very dense because you're going to develop the gluten. You don't want that. But I prefer white lily. So if you want to double this, you can, and that will just be a proper pound cake because you're going to have a pound of eggs, a pound of sugar, a pound of butter. And I'm going to spray the pan with Pam baking spray. This has flour in it, and you'll see it gives an absolute clean release. This is why I prefer Pam baking spray with flour, because it's just superior. And now I'm just going to pour the batter into the baking pan. I always try to get every last drop out of the mixing bowl in there into it. And then I'm going to put it into the preheated oven that was preheated to 325 degrees. And it will bake for 35 to 40 minutes, depending on your oven. And you're going to test it with, I use a toothpick, or you can use a cake tester if you want. And now I'm going to work on the glaze, or the icing. And I've already added 2 cups of powdered sugar to the measuring cup. And now I'm just zesting 2 lemons and putting the zest into the measuring cup. And then I'm going to put the lemon juice in there, and then I'm going to stir, and then you're going to have your glaze. It's really simple. And again, you know, lemon juice doesn't really impart that much lemon flavor. It really is all the zest that really gives you that nice lemony flavor. So it is well worth it to invest in a zester like I have here. I think I purchased this off of Amazon for, I want to say $7, I think it was, and it came with 3 different kinds of zesters. And the cake is done. Like I said, if you want to make it a proper pound cake and double everything, you'll have a higher cake. And you'll see I'm going to invert the cake onto a cooling rack. Here we go. It was a smooth release because, of course, Pam really works. Baking spray. There we go. And then I'm going to put a cooling rack on top of a baking sheet. And that's because I'm going to pour the icing. And I want something to catch the icing. And I'm going to poke holes all over the cake. I'm using a wooden skewer that I use for shish kebabs. It's multi-purpose there. And then I do several glazes of the icing. And I do them 20 minutes apart. I let them set, and then I go back again. And if you want, you can make it as thick as you want. I mean, you can just collect all of the drippings, icing that is dripped below, and then put it back into the measuring cup and keep going. But as you can see here, it's very thick. You'll hear me tapping my spoon on it. It's really, I've done it like 10 times at this point. And this is what it looks like. It's absolutely delicious. I put some decorations on top. To help our channel grow, please like, subscribe, and comment. Because of how the YouTube algorithm works, these things are needed for us to be found. Otherwise, we stay hidden, and we'd like to grow. We're hoping to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year with your help. Thank you. I post videos every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays on a variety of topics: baking, cooking, gardening, lifestyle, and interior design. Thank you all for watching. We're so very grateful. We know you have a lot of places to go, but thank you for stopping by. We can't believe we've gotten to 460 subscribers. We just are so grateful. Thank you. It's going to be another hot one this week, so we ask for you to be safe. Drink water, bring your pets inside, make sure they've got water, and be safe and be blessed.